First of all, I think Harry not attending his father's 75th birthday is not a surprise. It's a bit of a snooze fest. He wasn't expected to be there anyway, and good riddance. I think Omid Scobie's claim that the king is actually quite unpopular. So the most recent polling shows the king's public approval rating is about 60%.
Yeah.
Most politicians don't get that through the entirety of their time in office.
True.
I mean, we've had governments that have been elected based on basically 30% of the popular vote. So to get a 60% approval rating is the dream for most people. And all of these accusations sound like exactly the kind of things you hear from the Sussexes. Who is talking to Omid Scobie? It's not like he has friends in Buckingham Palace. Everything he said, from what we're hearing, is like regurgitated from the Sussex camp. And I'm just thinking, okay, first of all, you don't have any friends there. So I'm really curious where you're getting this information from. I don't know where he got his claims about Prince William as well being power hungry. I think that may have something to do with Prince Harry's book about, you know, Africa is mine when Harry
also,
wanted to do
why
something
would you
about
be,
Africa.
if you're born into going to get the top job,
yeah,
why would you even be
power hungry?
I mean, I find that astonishing. It's almost as if he doesn't understand the system that he's talking about.
Yeah.
But then also, it's so clearly this sort of drip-fed narrative that I think we've now learnt to see it for what it is. And I totally understand why Harry isn't turning up at his father's do. They clearly haven't repaired their relations. It shows, however, that the king is prepared to offer the olive branch to say, look, whatever, you're invited. Because I think a lot of parents, frankly, treated like that, you wouldn't invite them. So well done on the king for inviting them.
I don't.
But then also, I think that Harry is just feeding, or whether it's Harry, Meghan, his people, I don't know, just feeding this list of diatribe. Omid Scobie, get back in your box. Stop taking the dirty cash that you are just raking over with your nasty, nasty, written, horrible stuff.
Oh, do you know? You see, I don't know. I feel terribly sorry for King Charles because actually, you know, this is still his son and he loves him. And I just think they need couples counselling. I mean, they're all about therapy. Speak,
some
aren't
family
they?
therapy.
It's a family therapy. I think it's because let's face it, Harry loves a bit of therapy. We know he's very much that sort of West California, sort of slightly woo-woo stuff. Why not go and have, you know, just send a little email via Scooby or whatever his name is, Scooby-Doo or whatever, and just go, you know, by the way, can you get in touch? Can my people get in touch with his people, and let's try and sort out a little bit of mediation.
I think Harry and Meghan, they are friends with Omid Scobie. When he says that he's impartial and spin-free, he's not. His mates, he's in their camp, and I think Harry and Meghan should be saying to him, stop. Stop now.
Yes.
After they did their documentary on Netflix, they said, not going to do any more retrospective looks, not going to slag the family off anymore, but your friends are still doing it. If my friend, Esther, if you wrote a book about my family, slagging off my family, I'd be saying to you, please don't do this book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Harry should absolutely intervene.
Yeah.
Well, I think the bit of the book that everybody's so nervous about is there is we know there's a chapter in the book on race and the royal family. So that will be the bit that everybody will turn to first.
He wasn't there, so I don't know where he's getting this from.
Yeah, well, that will be the bit that will certainly ruffle a lot of feathers.